Like everyone in Fort McMurray, 12-year-old John Hill and his family had to leave on just a moment's notice. Now, they ended up here in Calgary after flying out from one of the work camps. The Hills lost a truck and a trailer. They still don't know when they can go back, but there is one silver lining. You see, the fire has reunited John with an old friend and a mentor. The Eye-Opener's Felice Chin has the story.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir? Pardon?
Yes, sir.
24 kids are standing in rows, back straight, eyes focused on the instructors. John Hill towers over the rest of the kids here. He's only 12 years old, but he's already 5'6", 210 pounds. It's time to spar, and all eyes are on John, the 7th grader from Fort Mac. The boy sends one roundhouse kick after another at his opponent.
You're out of breath, they're doing it right.
You get to release your stress, anger through that kick that you're doing, and you just get a sense of strength.
Yeah, he's become a really big role model. He's always there helping out the class or you know, leading anything or counting as loud as he can.
Jesse Daly teaches martial arts here at a community center in Northwest Calgary. John's been coming here for only a few weeks, but John and Jesse go way back. Jesse used to live in Fort McMurray, and the two met while camping.
Very unsure of himself. His confidence wasn't there.
People would call me fat, and I hated that a lot. And I mean, since I had no self-control, I'd go in and punch him. Next thing I know, I'm suspended.
Doug Hill is John's dad. He says his son needed a mentor, and Jesse was just the right guy.
Yeah, he really looks up to Jesse because Jesse's, he's won some weapons competition, and John just thinks Jesse's cool, and he likes to hang out with him. I mean, like all Canadian dads, I wish he played hockey, but that's not his sport. We've tried. We've played soccer. It wasn't his sport, but we found that Taekwondo is something that he's found it. It's his sport.
Your hands go from here?
A year later, John earned his yellow belt. John and Jesse hung out several times a week, but their training ended abruptly when Jesse moved to Calgary.
I was sad. I thought I couldn't do Taekwondo anymore. He's the guy that made me do push-ups correctly and greatly.
So you wanted to give up. What made you keep on going even without Jesse?
Put me in a club, and I thought to myself, if I stop doing Taekwondo now, I failed myself. I failed my past self, and I don't want to fail myself. I don't want to fail Jesse.
Despite being 700 kilometers apart, Jesse and John stayed in touch for years. Then the wildfires broke out. John's father remembers that day.
The fire was getting really close, and the smoke was really bad. Traffic was tremendously bad. It took me probably 2 hours to do a 20-minute drive just to get home. And then by the time I got home, we were under mandatory evacuation.
The family of 6, mom, dad, daughter, son, dog, and hedgehog, all packed into a truck and trailer. They went north at first. Next, they boarded a plane packed with pets, bound for Calgary.
They were almost laughing at the ridiculousness of having to evacuate. We just had the hedgehog in a purse, and our dog was just on his leash.
When they started looking for a place to stay, Jesse stepped in and opened his 3-bedroom home to the family.
I finally got to cleaning up like my wife had asked me to do, but we had it all ready for them by the time they got down.
Yeah, so what's it like being back together?
It's nice. It's a real treat.
John feels the same, despite a few drawbacks.
So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to stay with Jesse. We're going to have tons of fun. In the end, I'm sleeping on a couch.
John, I'll get you to kick.
And just like that, mentor and student are back together, at home and in the studio.
Does it hurt, sir?
Yeah,
Sir, can I have another?
No thanks.
Good job.
Near the end of the class, the students stand in order once again, reciting the oath of Taekwondo.
Courtesy. Integrity. Perseverance. Self-control.
These words come easy to John. He's recited them thousands of times. Taekwondo is John's anchor, something he needs right now. Because despite the powerful kicks, he's just a 12-year-old kid, a kid far from home.
I miss a bed. I miss having my own room. I miss our PS4 and our gaming consoles.
So these classes then are a good distraction, yeah?
Martial arts helps a lot because, I did martial arts there and now I'm doing martial arts here. Kind of puts everything back into normal.
His goal now is to earn a black belt, and he's really close. Jesse was there to see him start, and it looks like he'll be there when John finally reaches his black belt. For the Eye Opener, I'm Felice Chin.
Dismissed. Great story. The martial arts studio is called Hydra Taekwondo. They're offering free classes to all evacuees. It's 29 minutes now after 7 o'clock.